Checo's career, Ricciardo P4. Mexico watching Ricciardo out-qualify Perez. Okay, so what in the actual frick? Mexico Grand Prix Quali 2023 in one picture. They know what they're doing. Track dominance, Ricciardo versus Perez. Ferrari wondering how they locked out the front row. Hamilton fans, Daniel Ricciardo, wanting Lewis to take P2 in the standings. You ever just looked at something and thought, how the F has this happened? Ricciardo after qualifying higher than a certain Red Bull. Everyone, how did you get up there? Ricciardo P4, I fell. So what's Papa Perez saying? Red Bull after they realize they didn't get bodyguards for Ricciardo. Ferrari inventing another unprecedented pole position disaster for Leclerc. Ricciardo 4th, Perez 5th. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Perez fighting to secure his seat for next year. Ricciardo P4, Perez P5. Daniel Ricciardo remembering who he is. Homst has awakened the ancient one. Leclerc 1st, Sainz 2nd, Verstappen 3rd, Ricciardo 4th. Frick. Mexico Grand Prix stewards handing out penalties until Checo has pole. Shady Edo after out-qualifying mid-res at his home race. Max's reaction when Leclerc takes the pole. You're P5 in a Red Bull, I'm P4 in an AlphaTauri, we are not the same. Checo fans getting ready to boo Max. Danny Rick in AlphaTauri. Perez got out-qualified by an AlphaTauri, it's Checover. My honest reaction to Ferrari 1-2. And then Daniel out-qualified Sergio at Sergio's home race in an AlphaTauri. Call the ambulance, but not for me. Dan Rick out-qualifying him in an AlphaTauri, Checo. Checo home race. Checo gets beaten by the car he'll be in next season. Blood thinks he's in a Red Bull. Slow down, brother. Ricciardo 4th. Perez 5th. Chuckles, I'm in danger. AlphaTauri, Red Bull Racing, Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo. Me whenever Ricciardo sets a lap. Things that are useless. Perez, Max, Ricciardo. When your mechanics forget to put the sandbags back on the car for Q3. Ferrari on pole yet again. Whoa, this is worthless. F1 fans, Danny Rick P4, Ferrari 1-2, Checo's career. Danny Rick has qualified P4. Verstappen and Ricciardo on the second row tomorrow. Leclerc pole. People who don't know. People who know. Checo feeling safe for 2024 in Red Bull. A random honey badger. Celebrating Ricciardo's P4 with an AlphaTauri. Ricciardo watching Lewis fail to beat Checo. Fine. I'll do it myself. Nice job from Max and the second Red Bull. Oh, and the South American too. Today's chef. Some random AlphaTauri driver. I'm gonna steal the second Red Bull seat. Leclerc putting it on pole. Some Dutch man with major childhood trauma. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile. That damned smile. Ricciardo and Bottas cooking during quali in Mexico. Thinking about all the ways he's going to get fricked tonight by Ferrari. 5 wins. 22 pole positions. Max Verstappen after another Leclerc pole. Trying to see Checo's future F1 career prospects. Me when Leclerc is on pole position. What is going to happen? Live view of the streets of Mexico City after Q3. Leclerc on pole, Norris starting last. Okay, I'm a fight for pole position at my home Grand Prix. Damn, AlphaTauri got hands. So if you're Sergio Perez, laughs, it's back to Chinese F4 for you. Ferrari going for it in Q3, be like, prepare for trouble, and make it double. Tsunoda gives Ricciardo tow. Q2, Tsunoda eliminated. Ricciardo in Q3, fine, I'll do it myself. Me seeing Ferrari lock out the front row after a whole weekend of struggles. I was not expecting that. Going to Q3, Albon, track limits. Alonso spinning so no one could improve their laps. Sometimes my geniuses, it's almost frightening. I understand your problem, but please keep my sweet little boy. Norris 19th. So someone shows you the image at the start of this year. What's your honest reaction to this information? Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait. Max is so good that, even when he's not on pole, he still qualifies on the best spot to start on at Mexico. Ferrari all weekend versus Ferrari in Q3. New F1 fans to Ricciardo. I owe you an apology, I wasn't really familiar with your game. Ferrari fans after the 1-2 in qualifying. Don't do that, don't give me hope. Breaking. Daniel Ricciardo to join Red Bull in 2024. Leclerc's pole to win ratio after tomorrow. Perez, Lawson, Tsunoda, Ricciardo. Another day, another pole. Brazilian Grand Prix 2023. Ferrari, lock out the front row. Both drivers, I was not expecting that. Ricciardo 4th. Perez 5th. I prefer not to speak, if I speak I'm in big trouble. Ferrari qualifying 1-2, but having no clue how. Confused stance. Ferrari 1-2. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. Pimples? 0. Blackheads? 0. Chances of Ferrari winning tomorrow? 0. Good afternoon, Mr. Helmut Marko. George Russell at the pit exit. Where do you think you going, mate? Red Bull after they realize they didn't get bodyguards for Ricciardo. Your day if you subscribe and like this video.